Did you know good copy can double your business revenue? Do you know the difference between good copy and bad copy? Do you want to learn how to double your sales? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Appliance Blueprint podcast. Today, we're going to talk about copy, what it is, how it works, how it can benefit you. If you don't know what copy is, essentially what it is if you're listing stuff on Craigslist, Facebook, wherever else you're listing it at, when you have your title and then you have your information down in the description, that's what's called copy. So if you get really good at making good copy, you can increase your sales, your business revenue for the month easily. You're going to get more customers to look at your product, and you're going to get more customers to click on your product. So it's really important to have good copy. So let's look at a couple of different examples here. So let's start off with, we're going to go to Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas. We have some different appliances here. This definitely looks like somebody that's probably selling. So let's look at their copy. So the title here, that's copy, a headline. Samsung 5 cubic foot extra large capacity smart front load washer. Okay, so we at least have the cubic footage being given to you. I like the added words extra large capacity, the smart front load washer, new. So this is a new item that they're selling. We've got several different pictures of the washer here, which is all good. The more pictures you can have, the more the customer is going to be able to visually check it out before they actually come into the store. It's going to seem like you're more trustworthy. And then down here in the description, let's look at the copy they have down here. So they have the title again, name of what it is. It's brand new. They have a price. The best prices in Austin guaranteed. And I guess this is the name of their company. I don't know if that's a website. 4 months of warranty. Ask how to get same-day delivery. Warranty under certified technicians. And then a finance. We finance our products easy and fast. Ask for information. So before we get too much into this, ask yourself, what do you guys think? Is this good copy, or is this bad copy, or is it okay copy? I'll tell you the things that stick out to me. So the title's not too bad. Me personally, just because it flows a little better off the tongue, I probably would have like Samsung extra large capacity and then the 5 cubic foot in parentheses over here somewhere, smart front load washer. I think it just rolls off the tongue a little better. I like the pictures. I like the title here. What I think would look a little bit better though is underneath this, if they had like either dimensions or maybe like the cubic foot of the washer underneath here, so it's like a little bit more concise, a little bit more clear. There's a lot of information here, but it just seems a little jumbled to me. So you have the price here that's just kind of randomly thrown in there. The best prices in Austin guaranteed. So you have a little accolade that you're trying to give yourself, but it kind of doesn't really tie into anything. Like there's no like supporting other sentences with that, or like it's just like a random thought. And then you have like what looks like a website here. So like, I don't know, if you, in my opinion, if you had something that was maybe like, the best prices in Austin guaranteed, I would change the font of this, maybe make it bold, add some exclamation marks. And then maybe underneath that, if you're, you could have something like check out other items on our website at whatever it is, or easily order online from our website, some different things like that. We'll look at some other examples, but that's just some stuff that sticks out to me. 4 months of warranty, as if it's like parts and labor. Is it in-home warranty? Do I have to take it to you? Those are all the other things I like to add into my copy so my customers just already know. I mean, this at least tells you that there's 4 months of warranty, but to me, I don't know. If I'm just a customer, I'm looking at him like, okay, 4 months of warranty, what does that mean? Is there like a deductible? I mean, do you come to the house? Does that cover parts? There's a lot of warranties where you have to pay like $100 deductible to activate the warranty. There's other warranties where maybe it covers the person to come out and look at it, but then it doesn't cover the parts. I know. I mean, I understand those are all things that can be answered if the person contacts you. But I just like to have stuff like that up here in my copy up front, so the customer can see. Just has a lot more information there. Ask how to get same day delivery. This right here with the little question mark, I don't know if this person actually knows this or not, but when you're writing copy, this is basically called a call to action. So if you're asking the people, you're basically asking the customer to do something. That's why it's called a call to action. whenever you have a call to action, you want something here for the customer to be able to interact with, whether it be, phone number, like a phone number would be right here. Your call to action is ask how to get same day delivery. Then you would put the phone number right here and say something like call now. If you have the ability, you put like a button, maybe you could click, so then it gives you the phone number. If it's like a mobile device, just call right away. If you have the ability, an email address, I don't know, some way for the person to get a hold of you, because you're asking them, ask how to get same day delivery. So you're asking them to make an action, you're calling to action, but then there's nothing here for them to, for them to use. So this is like half of a good idea for the copy. Whenever you have a call to action, you should always have a place for the customer to contact, whatever the action is, whether it's click now, click here, buy now, all that kind of stuff that I'm sure you guys have probably seen on different websites, but at least on Craigslist, I definitely would at least at a minimum have like a phone number there. They reiterate the warranty again here with the parentheses or with the exclamation marks to make it kind of stand out. I think this would look better if it was grouped together with the 4-month warranty. So maybe like the actual warranty here is like the headline that breaks up the next part here. And then it says like 4 months of warranty under certified technicians. Warranty covers, parts of labor, whatever it is. We finance our products, easy and fast. Ask for information. Again, you have another call to action, but then you have like no way for them to contact you. So the only way that this person can get a hold of you is they're going to have to email you, and then wait for you to respond to them. If you had just those small tweaks here and put those call to actions, I'd almost guarantee you that you probably overnight you would see a significant increase in your sales just simply by giving the customers a way to contact you immediately instead of having to write an email and then wait for you to get back to them. You probably have customers that, whoever this is in Austin, probably have customers looking at your stuff here, and you're probably missing them. You're probably missing sales that you could have because you just don't have the call to action there. Missing some information. Overall, decent copy. Here's another one. I like how it has the background here in front of the storage unit. It's somebody else flipping out the storages. Back when I first started, I was still on the side of my house. I just bought like a tarp to put behind the product, so I took pictures. So it was like the same background all the time. I mean, the blue shed there, it doesn't look too bad, the garage door there, but that's just something I would do. So, okay, so this is the same person. Let's see if we find somebody else selling, see what they have. So this person definitely has a lot of ads. This is another business. That's the same business. So they definitely have a lot of ads. Yeah, think how many more things you could be selling if you had an easier way for them to contact you. Here's one. Here's another one, guys, for your copy. You always want to be aware of what you're putting out here as far as your ads and stuff. So reconditioned dryers for sale. So you're saying you sell reconditioned dryers. I like how you're coming up with an idea for like kind of like a general ad, except for one problem. You're showing washers. These are all washers, but yet you're saying you're selling reconditioned dryers. I in my opinion, that's not a very good copy. Like new GE electric dryer, 5 months old, delivery available. It's kind of catchy. Lets you know it's 5 months old at least. I definitely like how they have all the different pictures here. A good picture of the console, of inside, showing you how clean, showing you, the product overall. And then they kind of have some general ads here, flyers. I would think about maybe like I said, you could buy a tarp or something to put as the background. It just makes it look a little bit better. Strider works with no problem, 5 months old, prefer phone calls. So you can actually get the phone number on this one. Please leave me a voicemail if I don't answer. I'll get back to you. And then where you're located at. Delivery is available for additional fee. The fee is based on how far you're away from Round Rock. I mean, to me, this looks like a pretty basic listing. Probably somebody just fixing a couple items and flipping them. Again, though, I mean, even if you're only doing one or two things, I'm not saying you have to be a big business to move items faster. I mean, you can change your copy and make it look a little better, and you could probably get, some better sales. Okay, let's look at, let's check out another one. Give me a second here to pull it up. Okay, this is in Louisville, Kentucky. So this person's got like a lot of items. Admiral, Whirlpool electric dryer, in like new condition. I mean, me personally, I don't really like that title. I don't know about you guys, but the title just doesn't really stand out. If you are saying it's like new, I probably would put that first. Like new condition, Whirlpool, or like new Whirlpool electric dryer, something like that. Whirlpool electric dryer in like new condition. Again, there's not much here. A couple different pictures of the inside, which is good, but there's just not very much in the description. They're all selling the same stuff here. So this person obviously is fixing and flipping, and they got multiple items listed. They got good pictures of the product overall here. Again, obviously they're in the garage here. I just put up a tarp or something. I think it just looks a little cleaner. I would change the name of the titles here, add a little bit more down here in the copy. This one at least comes with a 60-day warranty, can deliver consolidated appliances. So I mean, at least they have like kind of a general ad here and putting a bunch of stuff up here. But I mean, why not, instead of taking a picture of your card, why not just make some type of visual graphic to put on here? I just think it would look a little bit better. You probably could increase some of your sales or move some of your products faster. Maytag super capacity comes with 60-day warranty. I mean, I'm not necessarily saying, guys, that like you have to make your stuff look way better, but I'm just telling you, if you want to move product and you want to move it faster, you want to increase your revenue. I mean, if this is your competition, if this is my competition, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna blow them out of the water, man, with the way that my stuff looks like. Let me show you. So this is a competitor I have here. They actually started copying my ads actually after I started posting them. But nonetheless, I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, this is a pretty good ad here, I think, in my opinion. 3-month warranty, just general picture here overall. It's very catchy. And you have pictures of the products, several pictures of the product. I mean, night and day. If you look at the title, clean clothes, less stress, washer and dryer sets, $500. I guess this is kind of like a general ad showing you they sell a whole bunch of stuff for $500 for all these sets. It just looks a lot catchier, stands out. Look at the context down here. They have a lot more bullet points and hashtags for keywords. Bodega appliance. The washer and dryer sets, $500 per set, 3-month warranty included. Still doesn't say if it, very much more information about the warranty. You have that tested and working properly. Great for homes. So it's giving you ideas already. Great for homes, apartments, and rentals. Financing available. Let's say what the financing is, but delivery available for additional cost. Phone call, website. Inventory moves fast. Message us to reserve set. So that would be like a call to action. You're basically trying to tell people, hey, it moves fast, creating a sense of urgency. So you better hurry up and reserve a set. In my opinion, I think this copy looks a lot better. Like I said, they pretty much copied me, so they changed the pictures and tried to do some other stuff. My copy is kind of similar to this. I'll show you one of my ads, but it's not. I mean, it's not too bad. It's a lot better. There's a big difference between this and what we had just saw, right? Big difference between that. And big difference between that and this. Whoever's doing the copy on the other one's probably going to sell their stuff before you do. It's probably going to sell a little faster too. Anytime that you can include free in your, in your copy, if you do something for free, I'd always add it and make it big. Like free curbside delivery, free warranty, free 3-month warranty, free 60-day warranty, right? Comes with a 60-day warranty. I'd always add free because people love to hear free. Comes with a free, and I'd put it in all capital letters, 60-day warranty. Can deliver and install. I'm going to show you guys one of my ads. This is a Facebook ad. It's pretty similar for Craigslist too. And we'll probably edit out my logo. Not trying to necessarily promote the business, but this is what I started doing with a lot of my ads, what I have. And then, like I said, a couple of my competitors started copying me. Just fine, whatever. Be a leader, lead the way. You can try to copy me, but I'm 2 steps ahead of you, so I'm always coming up with stuff better. But anyways, good overall picture here. I have lots of things included on here. Clean and tested, run strong, 90-day warranty, free curbside delivery. It just looks a lot better than some of those other pictures, I think, in my opinion. Stuff like this, I find for me, I'll sell these products within a day or two. Just simply because my copy looks better than yours, I get a lot more people clicking on it. So the description, this is what my title is. something to be, it could still be basic, but still kind of catchy. My description. So this is what's the key features. It's broken down, price. I put item numbers on my stuff because I sell multiple items. So I don't like when people try to message you and say, hey, is this item available or is this item available? Or they call and say, hey, I seen you had a Maytag washer and dryer for sale. Do you still have it? And then you run into the problem of, well, I have like 5 different sets. I'm not entirely sure what set you're talking about. What does it look like? Then we're just running into all these problems. All my items have item numbers. So all I have to say is, hey, can you give me the item number for that product? Oh yeah, it's R13522A. And allows me to pull it up in my system, and I can tell you exactly right away. Yeah, I still have that, or I already sold that. If they're looking on Craigslist or something, maybe I already have it. Washer capacity 4.7 cubic foot. It's a top load. Dryer capacity 7.0 cubic foot. It's electric. My condition excellent, professionally clean, ready to use. The brand. We have another little breakdown here. We're a local award-winning appliance store, so we have some accolades. Anytime you could put accolades in there or something that you have, you always want to put that in there. Anything that's free, like I said, I put it in large bold letters. Free 90-day parts and labor warranty. Free curbside delivery within 20 miles of our shop location. Free curbside haul away of your old appliance when you get delivery of your new purchase. Because I'm always looking for other inventory, right? So of course I'm going to take we talked about that before. Oh, you want me to haul away your old dryer? Oh, okay, yeah, sure I will. I'll take it for free so I can fix it and resell it. Free removal from inside your residence is also granted if installation is paid for. Financing options, financing payment options, financing. This is who we have it available for with the SEMA, and then a link for you to go to, call to action, right? So then you can go here, click here to apply. See that? And I have a link. I have my shop information, and then I have my website. So I have all that on there for you. This is what my copy looks like. Good copy, bad copy. If you take a little bit more time to set up your copy and make your product look a little bit better, yeah, it takes a little bit more time until you get it set. But guys, all you have to do is create a template. It's copy paste, right? Copy paste. The same template is on all of my products, and I just have to change the price, item numbers, the capacities, everything else basically the same. It's copy paste. So you spend your time doing it once, set up your copy like this, take some time to try to develop some better pictures, right, or better advertisement, and watch how quick your revenue is just going to skyrocket. Watch how quick you start moving appliances and inventory when you do something like that. Okay, so think about different types of wordplay that you can use. Think of different things that are catchy. Pay attention when you're scrolling through your phone and other ads pop up and you see other ads from big box stores or on the TV, just all kinds of advertisements. Pay attention to what the words are. What do they say? How do they say it? How do they word things? If you find some good copy, you are definitely going to increase your revenue. I promise you that. You're going to move items faster, and you're definitely going to see a big increase. If you're making advertisements like mine, and if you're in Austin, Texas, we just looked at some of the ads in Austin, Texas. If I'm in Austin, Texas, and I'm selling my stuff and my ads are looking like this, I guarantee I'm going to get more sales than you. I'll put money out. I guarantee I will. So work on your guys' copy. Like I said, I gave you guys some different examples of what all there is without getting too far into marketing, but at least there's some ideas of copy, good copy, bad copy. Okay. Next week, guys, we're going to talk about sales. So we've talked about what products to fix, where to find the products, how to list the products. I'm giving you guys some examples here. And then now we're going to talk about closing the sale. So what happens when you get the customer that calls you and then you got to close the sale, figure out how to talk them into it. All right, guys. You can always check us out too at the Appliance Hustle on Facebook group. Lots of tips and tricks being shared in there. A great resource to communicate with other like-minded appliance owners and appliance business owners. And you can also subscribe to the Appliance Blueprint to our podcast. As always, guys, thank you. Have a great week. God bless.